We travelled south from Cuzco, stopping at a few Inca and Spanish ruins along the way. Although the land looked flat with rolling hills, we were at 4,200 meters and on the Altiplano. One little church we stopped at had ceramic balls on the fence for good luck. This is ironic because the original meaning of the decorations was to honor Pachamama, the Inca earth goddess. It is an example of the fusing of traditional and Catholic beliefs that is very common in Bolivia. The markets contain many interesting local arts and crafts. Nearby was a museum that had mummies on display. Inca mummies are always in the fetal position. The museum also had some really cute baby figurines that we could feed. We finally arrived at Lake Titicaca, the largest lake in South America, and at 3,800 meters, the highest navigable lake in the world. We were here to visit Uros, the communities living on floating islands made from tortora reeds that grow in the shallow part of the lake. The floating islands contain homes, schools, even watchtowers, plus boats to tow the islands around. We explored some of the islands to see how the people lived.
How does it feel?
It feels like it's sinking.
Uh-huh.
It feels like you're gonna go down, 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 splash.
So how are you supposed to walk?
The Uros people eat the crunchy inside part of the tortora reed, which also cleans their teeth. We tried some too. The ladies explained how the islands were constructed from the reeds. It's a constant job to replace the reeds that break down. The reed flooring is always in need of improvement, and every roof must be replaced once a year. After a short performance and some fun dressing up in local costumes, we went for a ride on the reed boat. Our next destination was Tarkile, a hilly island 45 kilometers further east. Life on Tarkile is still largely unchanged. There are no cars, no hotels, most families use candles and everyone wears traditional clothes. Tarkile is especially known for its handicraft tradition. Knitting is exclusively performed by males. The women exclusively make yarn and weave. Local plants are used to make shampoos and wool cleansers. We crossed the border from Peru to Bolivia and the small lakeside town of Copacabana, where we had fun paddle boating. The Bolivian side of the lake contains the islands of the moon and sun, the birthplace of the Incan Empire. This temple on the islands of the moon shows the Incan cross, which is used as a calendar. Sacrifices are still made here. The bladder on the sides of the door is real. The island of the sun is much larger, and it takes all day to walk from one end to the other. This stone table was used to sacrifice people. The sacred rock next to the table contains an image that the Inca people believed to be the face of their god. When the bearded conquistador, Pizarro, arrived from across the sea, the Incas thought he was their god. Pizarro was happy to play along, leading to the capture of the Inca king Atahualpa and the downfall of the Incan Empire. It was time to travel through the mountains, across the lake by ferry to La Paz, and then by train to Tupiza in the very south of Bolivia for the final part of our adventure.